How you doing, beautiful sons of bitches? It's your Max here, and today we got the boys, Evan, New York, Florida Man, and John, and we're reviewing the episode The Deserter from TCW. Guys, wasn't this such a great episode? We really got into the themes of the episode, yeah? Yeah?
Was the theme horror?
I don't remember. Yeah.
Because those kids.
Yeah.
Haunt me forever.
Well, before we get too much into it, let's just jump right into the episode, shall we? So we open the episode hot on the trail of General Grievous. Obi-Wan Kenobi lands with his troops, Commander Cody and Captain Rex on Seleucami. Grievous, having had to abandon his landing ship due to damage sustained during his escape, landed on the planet's surface in an escape pod, as did many of his battle droids. However, the radio transmitter on Grievous's pod has been knocked out of commission, and as a result, Grievous is forced to locate one of the other pods in order to send a message to the Separatist fleet before Kenobi and his forces find them. Grievous's droids find the General a reek for him to ride, and some Eopes as pack animals. Grievous refuses to allow the battle droids to ride, forcing them to drain their power reserves, marching along with them. So guys, opening thoughts on this part here?
Yeah, learn how to conserve your energy. No, like the whole, that was some serious, plot armor for the protagonist. For the entire episode to be just like, oh, slowly the droids are dying down, losing fucking losing energy or whatever. Like, you should have charged them up before you went out, like charge up your phone before you leave the house, dickhead. Like, come on.
Exactly. Fucking hell. Any other thoughts on this opening, guys?
Yeah, Grievous just not knowing what a B1's power capacity is, or like when they're gonna run out. Decently far into the war, I think. So doesn't make a whole lot of sense. He's like baffled by the fact that they're losing power.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. But anyways, guys, further into the episode, as Kenobi's forces scour the area, Rex informs him that the cruiser which landed them has returned to orbit just before the Jedi General spots the wreckage of Grievous's landing craft. Scouring the crash site for any clues, the clone troopers only find droids that are too destroyed to retrieve any intel from them, and Cody informs Kenobi that the ship's power intakes are still warm. Rex reports that the ship's landing compartment has been almost entirely destroyed. Kenobi orders Rex to take troopers Jesse, Hardcase, and Kix on patrol to search some nearby wetlands, while he, Cody, and Chris, I don't fucking care, keep searching this area. As Rex and his men leave, Cody remarks that the captain is a smart man, and Kenobi concurs, noting that he's always thinking on his feet. Alright guys, thoughts on that part right there?
Oh, he gets shot through the fucking heart.
Yeah, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
That's just your opinion, but all right. I feel like he should just be dead, or they should have just had the gun wound in a different spot, maybe.
Yeah, especially since all the other the clone armor isn't really all that different, like, depending on rank and shit. Like, it's all much the same armor. So, like, Rex should have fucking died there, but somehow he didn't, because, like New York Florida Man said, plot.
Yep. And it just happened to be, a way to safely transport him to somewhere in the vicinity to get help.
Yeah.
That was so convenient.
Yeah. That's like fucking Predator Badlands convenient right there, yeah. What else we got here? Any other thoughts, guys, before we continue?
Nothing yet. What's coming up?
Yeah, but also for some fucking reason they gave this like when they're landing on the planet and they got like fucking like environment shots, they give this planet fucking Asian music. Like, why?
It doesn't look like they're clearly Asian coded backseater.
Yes. The clones played by a New Zealander guy, and in this show, voice acted by a white guy, are definitely Asian coded. Yeah,
I said the Twilix.
Oh no, they're not. I thought Filoni wanted them to be French or some shit. What the hell?
Well, they're French Asians. Vietnamese, where the French colonized.
Fuck that shit. Okay, guys, moving on. On patrol, Rex and company are riding speeder bikes through the wetlands when 2 surviving commando droids take aim with a sniper rifle, shooting Rex in the chest and knocking him off his bike. Jesse sends Kix, the medic, to look after Rex while he and Hardcase run down the commando droids, destroying them. Taking a look at the injured captain and removing his helmet, Kix calms Jesse to tell him he had better get back. You guys' thoughts on that part?
Yeah, it's not a whole lot that happened, honestly, in that part.
Yeah.
The
But I
chase
will
continues.
Yeah, honestly.
But I will say, in this fucking episode, it's official. Every fucking droid type in the Separatist army has been nerfed beyond belief. It's like B1s, fucking useless. Super battle droids, fucking useless. The commando droids in this episode, fucking useless. The tactical droids, fucking useless. The droidicus, fucking useless. They're all fucking useless.
Well,
and the fucking, like, actual characters that would be like fucking hero units in any other game, they're fucking useless. Grievous is useless. Ventress is useless. Dooku's useless. Any other fucking character they could pull out of their ass and bring in the show is fucking useless. They've nerfed all the villains and buffed up all the heroes so much, there's literally no tension whenever there is a fucking action scene and shit, man.
Now, hang on, backseaters. Sometimes they're useful. When
For
the
what?
well, when the plot needs them to be good, then they'll headshot every clone in the vicinity. But then, whenever the plot needs them to not do good, well, we see what happens later in this episode, or all of a sudden they just become incompetent idiots and can't hit anything. The same droid unit. At least it would make sense if it was consistent. But instead, they're like, oh, you know what? These guys turn into B1s whenever we need them to for the plot. Sorry.
So moving on, back at the crash site, a clone trooper finds an intact droid and Kenobi orders it loaded onto an ATTE for inspection on the go. Analyzing the data, Cody reports that the droid had adjusted the descent of its pod to avoid collision with another one, and Chris tells Kenobi he can calculate the location of the other pod from the data. Kenobi tells Cody to inform the men that they've picked up their quarry scent. Thoughts, guys?
I mean, that's like 2 sentences that happened.
I know, but still, it's like how fucking convenient for, like, it's like we just have to make it even more convenient for the good guys in this episode. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of reminds me of like CSI shows where they'll be like, you know, this tire is only made by one shop in the whole city of Miami. Good news.
This tire is only distributed in this one shop, and only this one model of car is allowed to use it.
It's like, this will show us exactly where he went on this whole planet, sir. How convenient for us.
Fantastic.
Yippee skippy.
I don't think it's very good, Evan, but you're free to have your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm being sarcastic, you know that.
I know.
In the wetlands, Kix tells Jesse that Rex's injuries are severe, but he can't know more without removing his armor. Wondering what they are going to do, Jesse notices some Eopies nearby and realizes they are domesticated, indicating there's likely a farm somewhere nearby, and decides they're going to find it. Meanwhile, Grievous becomes more and more frustrated as, one by one, his battle droid escorts lose the last of their power and keep dropping where they stand. When Kix arrives at the farm, he's startled when the farmhouse door opens to reveal a Twi'lek woman who greets him by aiming a blaster rifle at him, causing him to raise his hands. Jesse, arriving moments later, manages to defuse the situation with the woman, telling her that all they want is a place to tend their injured captain for the night, as they already have a medic. The woman, ordering her 2 children back inside the house, comments that her husband is away and tells the clones there are some benches back in the barn they can use. So you guys, thoughts on this part?
All right, so we all know, like, typically those chicks are hot.
Twi'leks,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah, we typically, all right? And, you know, I'm a heterosexual man, but I can say that clone was kind of handsome dude, But the 2 of them made the ugliest children on the face of the fucking galaxy.
Yeah.
Those were the creepiest creatures I have ever seen. Like, it reminded me of the dwarves from the Snow White movie. How nightmare fuel. Like, I don't know, kind of like human features. Like they try to mix blend with clone, which was sort of human, clone features with Twilight's features, and it just, oh man, it
Newer format
didn't work at all.
Newer format. You want to know why they were so butt fucking ugly in this episode? Because canonically speaking, humans and Twi'leks are incompatible when it comes to making babies. Like, you can have a human bang a Twi'lek as much as you fucking want. They are not going to have babies at all.
So you're saying the Twi'leks are super hot. You're saying the Twi'leks are super hot and I can bang one as much as I want and she won't get pregnant?
Yes.
We don't even need to wear protection? This is fucking great.
What a revelation.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
that guy got screwed out of that deal.
Yeah. Really.
But yeah, that's another fucking contradiction Filoni fucking made in his fucking show.
And what was his name? Cuck? Or Cock?
Cunt. Well, it might as well be cunt, but yeah, cunt.
So he's circumcised. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's why they named him that.
Wait a second. Here's the thing. Every time someone says, oh, so it's circumcised, then, it always makes me think, wait, are you insinuating you're not circumcised? Because that's nasty.
Yeah, you got dick cheese.
Nasty. So after nightfall, Rex wakes up as Kix is bandaging his wound and is quickly filled on what happened. He's startled to realize he can't feel his arm, and Kix tells him he has some nerve damage. Rex tries to order Kix to just patch him up so they can get back on patrol, but Kix refuses, saying that when it comes to the health of the men, he outranks everyone. The woman, who introduces herself as Sue, arrives with a plate of fruit, and Jesse thanks her, insisting that the food is enough. Suddenly, a ball comes rolling into the barn, stopping under the table Rex is lying atop. Sue's daughter, Shia, follows the ball in, ignoring an admonition from her mother that she should have stayed in the house and claiming that the toy got away from her. Coming out from under the table, she sees Rex's face and stares at him for a moment before, to his confusion, remarking that he looks like her father. The other clones are confused as well, but Sue tells her daughter not to bother Rex, who, with a slight shake of the head, assumes she meant nothing by it. After mother and daughter have left, Rex reluctantly orders his men to resume the search without him, putting Jesse in charge. Hardcase puts one of Rex's blaster pistols on the table next to him as he lies down to get some sleep. So, guys, thoughts on that part?
I feel like she would have more of a reaction. Because several of them look exactly like her father.
Yeah.
If I saw a bunch of guys that were clones of my dad as a kid, I'd be like, "Whoa, you look exactly like my dad."
Zone?
Are you my dad?
This kid's just like, "Hey, you look kind of like my dad." It's like, no, kid, he looks exactly like your dad with different hair.
Fucking Roddy Piper comes in and he's like, "I'm not your dad." Stupid.
Or Freddy Krueger comes in, he's like, "Do you think I'm your daddy?"
Elsewhere, Kenobi and his men locate a separatist escape pod but find no one there. Deducing that Grievous must be headed to another escape pod, Kenobi attempts to contact Rex and gets Jesse, who informs him of the captain's condition and that they found him shelter for the night. Kenobi orders Jesse and his patrol to swing around so they'll meet up with his forces at the final escape pod. So, guys, thoughts on that?
Yeah.
It was an easy getaway.
Yeah. Because hey, we can't make it too hard for the good guys. And speaking of, what kind of fucking... Why is the Medic's code name Kix? How does that
big
track?
Screamer on Kick, okay?
Oh my god, let's see. Moving on. So later in the night, Rex is briefly woken up by an Eopie licking his face, forcing him to shoo it away. Not long afterwards, however, a man enters the barn by the side door, grabbing a farming implement as a weapon. The man slowly advances across the room. Rex, waking up again, slowly grabs his pistol and shuts his eyes again, waiting until the man gets close enough for sitting up and pointing the blaster at him. only for it to be smacked out of his hand. It turns out that the man is another clone, to Rex's shock, and he walks over to turn on a light, remarking that it seems the Clone Wars have finally made it all the way out to Seleucami. Rex accuses him of being a deserter, but he retorts that he's just a simple farmer, and asks for his identification number, introduces himself as Cut LaQuain. He explains that he left the army because he didn't want to have to kill for a living, although Rex doesn't see it as Cut's choice to make since he swore an oath to the Galactic Republic. Cut retorts that he swore an oath to his family and asks if that still counts, or does Rex plan to turn him in? Just then, Sue and the kids arrive, and Shaiya and her younger brother Jack are happy to see their father. Jack presenting him with a drawing. Shaiya tells Cut that she had told Rex he looked just like him. So, guys, thoughts on that part of the episode?
I believe this is where we first see the kids, correct?
Yeah.
And I must say, I did not realize that Star Wars: The Clone Wars became a fucking horror show.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's like, what's wrong with your face?
Well, they also he's like, oh, I swore an oath to my family too. It's like, yeah, asshole, that came after the other one. You shouldn't have made that oath when it contradicted the one you'd already taken. You don't just
Also,
override.
do you make different oaths for different members of your family?
Yeah.
They all
He's like,
come in the same one.
yeah, he's like, yeah, but John, he's like, sorry, I know I swore an oath, but my penis got really hard at this Twi'lek lady's boobas.
It's like, why'd you have to finish inside of her, you fucking idiot?
Oh,
I
force me
was
to do
told you
anything.
couldn't get him pregnant.
Yeah, it's like, I read this data book from Backseater. He said I couldn't get the Twi'lek pregnant. That lying bastard, now I'm stuck with these two freaky-looking kids. He didn't tell me I was in Filoni's canon. That doesn't mean shit.
Yeah. So later on, so Sue feels Cut in on why Rex is there, and Rex is forced to explain that he has a name as well after Cut asks him what his ID number is. Cut invites Rex to dinner, and uncomfortable, Rex turns him down but is persuaded to change his mind when Shaiya and Jack insist otherwise, and Cut says they won't stop begging until he agrees. Over the meal, Cut and Rex have an argument, with Cut insisting that the clones are still individuals and asking why it is that Rex has a name instead of just a number. Rex hesitantly suggests that maybe the army's leaders see it as a more efficient way of distinguishing between the clones, but Cut retorts that the Kaminoans likely don't see it that way, saying that names make them feel unique in an army where everyone looks and sounds the same, and calling out Rex when he denies ever having thought about it. Cut points out to Rex that just by being there, he must be thinking about what would happen if he chose the life he wanted, and Rex retorts that maybe by staying in the army, he is, since he can't imagine what kind of evil might fall on the galaxy if the Republic loses. Afterwards, he brusquely asks if he's met with Cut's approval, and Cut says so, which prompts Shaiya to ask what exactly to each his own means, and her father tells her that means she can do whatever she wants with her life. Alright guys, thoughts on that part of the episode?
Well,
The only notable part was me cheering over seeing Nuna getting toasted.
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty much. I mean, their whole like philosophical argument is pretty shallow. It's just basically like, oh, you shouldn't have deserted. Well, I did. Well, okay then.
Yeah, it's like first of all, this has already been done in Star Wars beforehand. Say, Filoni, you remember Karen Travis, that fucking lady who wrote all those books about the clones that you just fucking retconned because you thought you could do better and you didn't want to be constrained, and you wanted your
sexist.
Yeah, well, she already fucking did that, so this is nothing new in Star Wars, and even just by itself, it's nothing new, since, again, we've seen this fucking shit and other crap, and Filoni's here is no better or no more sophisticated or anything, really. It's like I know this is, and I know everyone says, oh, it's a show for kids, it can't be that fucking deep. Well, it's like, then why is Filoni writing it as if he is a kid, then?
Yeah, you don't get to play it both ways with that, because they'll simultaneously give it credit for like going like, oh, see, it's so dark and mature, which it's never mature, but they'll try and give it credit by saying that it is. And every time that you point out a flaw, they're like, "Oh, but it's a kid's show." Hey. It's just like
it's like, think about that line between that final line between Rex and the clone who deserted, the deserter clone. He said, you might be a deserter, but you're not a coward. And to me, that was like something a third grader would write. You know,
Right.
if a third grader wrote a
if you
story.
do something brave, it's
You know what
okay
I
to
mean?
desert. Yeah.
You might be a deserter, but you're not a coward. Well, yeah, he kind of is, because he's a deserter.
That is,
He
being
just-
a deserter means by definition you are a coward. Yeah.
Like,
Also, it's like,
just
you don't-
because
Being a deserter
I
isn't
helped, just
Okay.
because I put my life on the line to help you save your butt fugly ass family, now all of a sudden I think you're not a coward for being a deserter. That didn't make any sense whatsoever.
That makes sense.
And the voices of those children and the voices of the androids rolling around with fucking Grievous are pissing me off. That's all I
Yeah.
gotta
The droid voices
Those
are annoying
droid
as hell in
They're
this
like,
series.
I'm fucking retarded. What do you want me to do next?
Now I'm just picturing a droid with a New York accent, but be like,
And that is-
oh no, sir, please don't hurt us. Our batteries are draining.
Yeah.
my battery's draining. And then he cuts him in half, like, that's gonna help.
Fucking hell. Moving on. Fucking hell. Grievous manages to reach the remaining intact capsule and prepares to send a distress call. Informed by a droid already at the pod that there are life forms approaching from the east and west, Grievous orders his forces to prepare for battle. When Kenobi and his men catch up, a battle ensues. When a separatist shuttle arrives, the last ATTE is unable to take it down, and Kenobi engages Grievous in personal combat to prevent him from leaving. However, Grievous hooks himself to the shuttle by a grappling cable and manages to escape yet again, leaving Kenobi disappointed. So guys, thoughts on this part of the episode?
That's the easy escape I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
It's another Kenobi versus Grievous. It's happened again.
Yeah, it's like...
He gets away so easily.
Yeah, again, and like I said last video, we are nearly halfway through season 2, and already this shit is getting repetitive.
It's like He-Man and Skeletor at this point. He's just like, I'm gonna defeat you, but somehow not finish you again, Grievous.
Yeah.
He's always right within his grasp when he gets away too, you know? Like,
So in the meantime, Rex and LaQuain play Deseric, in which Rex asks why LaQuain left the army. LaQuain tells how after the first battle of Geonosis, his transport was shot down and his brothers on board were slaughtered. Knowing that there was nothing to be done, Cut ran away, an experience which still haunts him. While playing outside, Shia and Jek stumble upon a crashed Separatist escape pod in one of their fields and accidentally activate a platoon of damaged but still functional commando droids inside. The droids promptly attack the farm, and LaQuain prepares to defend his family. Rex offers his help, and although the droids manage to invade the farmhouse, the two clones put up a brave fight and destroy them all, with LaQuain saving Rex's life. So guys, thoughts on that part?
This is the part where I was freaking out because they turned the commando droids, who in the previous episode were headshot, headshot, headshot. I guess their excuse is that these ones are damaged like so severely that they just can't hit shit now. Because it was just like LaQuain is like rolling around in the open field as they're just like, there's several of them just peppering at him. And he's just like, miss, 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 miss. And then they get him under a table. And he's like, you know, oh no, they're getting upstairs. And they just leave him instead of just popping him in the head while they walk past. They're like, well, he's defeated. Let's ignore him now. It was the most plot convenience based like escape ever.
I'm so fucking done with this show, bro. I can't even fucking explain it.
Well,
Also-
this is what I was referencing earlier with it's like, oh, they should have just had these things be B1s at this
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
Then maybe you could at least be consistent and make the B1s shit all the time. Instead, they're like, oh, let's make them all commando droids so we can make the farmer clone out to be a real badass by beating them.
Yeah. Also, hang on. Also, hang on. It also doesn't make sense from a timeline standpoint. So we're supposed to believe that Cut deserted after the battle on Geonosis. Well, first one in this show, but he deserted after the climax of Attack of the Clones, right? And this episode takes place in like 21 BBY, or it should be. So, and I'm pretty sure that's like the same year as that battle, if not a year later. But either way, and if I'm correct on this, the Commando droids only got released after that battle. So it's like, how the fuck does LaQuain know how to fight these guys then? What the fuck?
You forgot this too, Backseater. How old are his kids?
Oh my god. Fuck.
And apparently the Battle of Geonosis was like 8 years ago, I suppose, in this 3-year war.
It doesn't make sense.
Just basic time. Yeah, completely doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. The girl's probably like, they gotta be like at least 6 years old. Like, which still doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And there's 2 of them, which means who knows how long Twi'lek pregnancies are, but you know, that's like 18 months of human pregnancy, which means that would even make sense if they were both babies.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Filoni's like, what's time? What's pregnancy? I'm too gay to think about these things.
I may be married, but fuck it. I don't know how, and have 2 kids, but fuck it. I don't know anything.
We all know he jerked off into a cowboy hat to make those kids.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so moving on. And we end the episode where the next morning, Rex prepares to leave on an Eope, although it would be his duty to report LaQuain as a deserter. He respects his clone brother's wish for a peaceful life, greatly enough to conveniently forget about the whole incident. He refuses LaQuain's invitation to stay, parting with the words, "This is your home, Cut. My family is elsewhere."
Yay.
Yay. So guys, final thoughts on this episode. Evan?
Yay, we're done.
Woo!
At least
And
with
nothing-
this two-parter.
And literally nothing happened in this 2-parter. New York, Florida man, final thoughts on this episode?
Why was it a 2-parter if each ending was exactly the same?
Yeah.
And it got nowhere. It resolved nothing.
Yeah, both
They
episodes
just
in this seem
introduced a
pretty
new
damn
story.
both episodes of this 2-parter, the endings of both of them seem pretty damn conclusive. So yeah, this honestly felt like they took 2 standalone episodes and then just stapled them together. It's like, there you go, like that's good enough.
There's nothing
Because
about
other
that
than that,
Jedi.
they really didn't have any continuity.
Yeah,
Like,
Eve
really.
Koth doesn't play any fucking aside from just that, the last episode taking place like around Seleucami, the last episode has nothing to do with this episode.
And then the farming family isn't introduced until this episode, so it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with the previous one.
And
So, yeah.
That brings in a whole new element that takes you out of the two-parter. You know what I mean? Like,
So
and it
Filoni
didn't
doesn't
feel like a
understand
2-parter. It felt
time.
like 2 separate episodes with the same ending.
Yeah, so we learned that Filoni doesn't know what time or a 2-part episode is at this point. So
yeah, and not only that, and it doesn't even tie into it thematically. If you're gonna approach it that way, the themes doesn't tie in last episode because this episode's theme was it is the quest for honor that makes one honorable, which doesn't even tie into the episode itself.
don't you see? It's him deserting. That's his honor.
Yeah, honor to get that
what I
pussy.
theorized? You know my epic game theory?
Whatever.
Oh, what was the quote? Oh, good.
Now, my epic game theory is that Dave Filoni gets his quote inspirations from those hotel pamphlets.
Oh,
And
not from a
sometimes
fortune
you would
cookie?
find one of those cheap philosophical Zen ones. He just finds a random quote written there. And it's like, oh, good thought. I'll have to use that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, what was the quote at the beginning of the episode again?
It is the quest for honor that makes one honorable.
Oh yeah. Like you need to put cheese on bread to make it.
Yeah, it's like thanks episode. It's like it is a quest that makes one honorable. The same way how you need cheese to make a ham and cheese sandwich. Oh my god!
It is the quest to be a dick that truly makes one a dickhead.
Yeah.
Very wise, very wise.
Yeah, thanks, Filoni. Fucking hell, this episode was a nothing burger. Like, goddamn. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this. I forgot. John, final thoughts on this episode?
How can you forget about John?
Well, I mean, yeah, he doesn't understand time, which we discovered with kids to like a severe degree, or just the story doesn't even make sense. A very essential element of it. And then, yeah, he just doesn't even understand. Doesn't understand what the hell a two-parter is. We know that the quotes never match up. Like, is he talking about the honor of the guy that deserted? Like, oh, it's honorable to protect your family. That's the honor. And also, like, doing something brave doesn't absolve you of all the other shit you did. You can't just be a complete shitbag, desert your army, and then just be like, but I fought these guys and I was real brave. It's like, yeah, sorry, we're still punishing you for the other thing.
Yeah, sorry. Coming back with us, we're charging you with war crime. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just Filoni's morals and just basic storytelling are all fucked up.
Yeah. Also, that stupid ass farming spear he had makes no fucking sense.
Oh, the one with the little star circle thing around it.
Yeah.
What do you use that to farm with?
You know, you use it to cut down corn stalks with all the little points, and then grab them with the loopy part.
Well, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please give a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe for videos like this. We'll see you guys next time in the backseat. Take care!